Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beating the Odds. It is Sunday, December 29th, 2024, and we are back with our best bets of the day. If you're the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Beating the Odds. Let's recap a horrible day yesterday. Got to recap it, even though I absolutely hated how it went. Chargers minus 5.5. Yeah, you got to win. Outside of that, was absolutely terrible. Rams minus 6.5. They should be ashamed of themselves. Same thing with Colorado. Horrible showing. Lost by half a point to BC. Gonzaga absolutely should have won. Absolutely insane how they fucking choked that game away in the end of the second half. Unbelievable. Warriors minus 5.5, won by 4. It lost by a basket. I mean, under 6.5, New Jersey and Carolina. This game was a 1-1 game with 13 minutes left, and it ended up being 5-2. I'm not sure that's fucking possible, but it is what it is. But guess what? Sometimes it happens. Like, in all seriousness, it's frustrating, but our best days come after our worst days. Bounce back city today. All we're rolling with today is NFL. All of it. Got 3 plays for you guys here on the video. But if you're new to the channel and haven't already, hit that subscribe button because I know some of y'all faded. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and notification bell so you never miss a pick. I'm going to need y'all's help today. Hit that like button. Help bring the good vibes for a good Sunday. We got a great slate for you guys here today. Got 3 games for you all. I think these are some of the biggest games of the day. I'm going to start with our first play of the day, which is going to be my Redskins -3 versus the Falcons. First things first, most books right now have this game at -3.5. That's where it is. I would buy this thing down to -3. The line is still, you could still get odds like -125, which I really like here. Now, with the Falcons, okay, first off, Redskins, we're at home. We have momentum. We're good against the spread. The Falcons, by the way, are 4-11 against the spread this year. That is absolutely dog water. It's terrible. And the reason why is because the Falcons, every time they think they're going to win, every time they think they're going to cover, they always let you down. If you're a Falcons better, it won't be any different today. Plus, this Falcons team, is a dome team. And the thing is, today in Landover, Maryland, the forecast, 18-mile-per-hour winds. Raining the entire time. Not going to be like monsooning, but it's going to be raining the entire time. That's going to cause problems for a finesse dome team with a rookie quarterback. Now, does Michael Penix have a nice arm? Absolutely does. But he's still a dome team. He's on a dome team, excuse me, and it's only his second start and his first on the road. Plus, with all the rain and 18-mile-per-hour winds, Sungway Koo's going to have problems kicking because he's had problems his entire year. He's had the worst field goal percentage of his entire career this year, and now he's going to have worse weather and worse conditions than he normally has in a dome. And with the weather being what it is, it favors us because we average 152 yards per game running the ball. We're second or third in the league with that. And the Falcons, the thing is, man, is like their schedule is they have a pretty decent run defense. Like the Falcons do, they're like number 11, I think. They allow like 115 rush yards per game, which is still pretty bad in my opinion. But the thing is that when you actually like look at their schedule and like who they're playing, I mean, these teams that they're playing are not good like run defenses, excuse me. They're going against team like, for example, like Carolina, New Orleans. I mean, the Vikings ran all over them and threw all over them. I can just go through here. I mean, Seattle is not a good run defense. Yeah, I mean, the only run offense, excuse me, the only good run offense they've really played are the Eagles, and that's when the Eagles basically puked on themselves and like gave the game away. I really like the Skins here, and I understand that they're my team. I'm very aware of that. However, they're going to win this game. They're going to win this game by more than 3. Even though, again, like it is, I am buying it down, but I do like the Skins here -3 versus the Falcons here today. Next, I'm going with probably the biggest game of the day, which is going to be Vikings and Packers. I like the Vikings here on the money line. The sharp money was on the Packers last time these two teams played. They were at home in Green Bay, and they got blown out. And the thing is, now you could say, well, Zach, it was 33-28, dude. They got blown out. I mean, it was like 28-0 at one point, and then they got themselves back in the game. And the sharp money, by the way, today is on the Packers, and I don't think that the Packers are going to be able to win this one. I just don't. Because here's the thing: what is the Vikings' #1 strength on their team? What is it? It is the pass. It is the pass game with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hockenson, and Sam Darnold. Where are they today? They're at home against a Packers team that doesn't have Jair Alexander. And that is a problem. What have the Packers done, by the way, to get themselves back in these games and make themselves a lot better than what they were earlier on this year when they were shooting themselves in the foot against good teams? They run the ball a lot with Josh Jacobs. And Josh Jacobs is awesome. This Packers O-line is awesome. But guess what also is awesome? The Minnesota run defense. Minnesota run defense is number 2 in the league. They allow 87 yards per game on the run. And last year, they allowed they were terrible. They were so much worse running the ball. stopping the run. And now this year they are 87 yards a game. Unbelievable. And again, with Jair Alexander out, Christian Watson also out for the Packers. I don't really see where I think the matchup here really goes to the Vikings. Plus, the Vikings are 7-1 at home on the money line, and the Vikings again are number 2 run defense in the league, so that's going to be huge against the Packers. Now, where the Packers can exploit is the Vikings' pass defense has not been as good this year. The passing defense for Minnesota is absolutely terrible, but with the Minnesota, they've been playing ahead in most of these games where teams throw the ball way more than they typically run. That could also show the run defense a little bit too, by the way, but I still think they're a really solid run defense because they get ahead in these games. I like the Vikings here. They're at home. The environment's going to be rocking. They have the advantage on the pass things. Plus, the one thing about the Packers too, on the pass defense side of things, is their linebackers are great against the run. However, they're terrible in the defending the pass. So T.J. Hawkinson should have a huge game. I mean, a huge game. Aaron Jones should have a huge game if they throw a screen pass to him, because the Packers are not good at tackling open field against the pass. So I like the Vikings here. They're going to win this game outright. Give me the Vikings money line, and it's like -110 versus the Packers. And then we're going to go with the Bucks -8.5 versus the Panthers. The Sharps are on them. The Packers, the Panthers had a great game last week, and they will come back to earth just like they did against the Cowboys. And Carolina has been terrible against the run. They allowed 175 yards a game, and they're decent against the pass, but it's because they're always down by so much that teams just don't really pass the ball that much. And I think the Bucs are going to run all over them with Rachaad White and Bucky Irving and these boys. The Bucs also look bad against the Cowboys. They gave that game away. This is a game where they bounce back. The sharp money is all over the Bucs. Bucs win by 10 or more. Give the Bucs here -8.5 versus the Panthers here today. Now, I might be adding one more play today. There's not a lot of good games on. Our members only, though, I absolutely love today. 3 members only best bets. You can do those all at zdmbets.com/picks. Website is linked in the pinned comment below. 3 members only best bets. We're going 3-0 sweep there. We're going 3-0 sweep on the video. So, guys, let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.